Hola, that's Spanish for how do. It's Mr. Dub. Welcome back to the channel. Where are we today? Today, we are in Denbighshire, which is in a different country. We are in Wales, North Wales to be precise, and we're in a beautiful place called Loggerheads. As the name suggests, Loggerheads is a place where there's a bit of a dispute. I think it was between Mould and some other place. I did read it last night, but I cannot remember what it was called. Anyway, we had a dispute, and hence the term Loggerheads. But it's a beautiful country park. I'll show you bits of it while I'm on my travels, while I'm talking about Mounjaro. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Hope I don't get lost. So, what have I been up to this week? Been trying to focus again on my diet. It's been a bit difficult. I had all intentions of going to the gym last week, but there was a lot going on, so I couldn't get to the gym as much as I wanted to. I had a lot of looking after the kids. It's the summer holidays, so they're off school at the moment. Trying to juggle work, looking after the kids, looking after the wife as well. It's been difficult to sort of get time to go to the gym. But I have been going for my nightly walks with the dog, trying to keep my fitness up. And obviously, coming to places like this on Saturdays is kind of like my treat, if you will. Coming for a bit of a walk with DubYa, just on my own, just to like sort of reset. And I think do these vlogs, I think they're really good for my mental health and keeping me in check. Good for my motivation as well. It's about 5 a.m. here, so there's absolutely nobody in this park. It's very, very eerie. I know that they said that Stone Reservoir was a UFO hotspot, but if anyone's going to get abducted by anyone, by a UFO, it'd be here, I think. Check this out. Isn't that gorge? Bridge over there. I'm going to get lost here. I think I'm just going to go on one straight path and then the path straight back, because otherwise they'll be calling the mountain rescue or something, and I don't really want that. That was the Slobberknocker. I've not introduced you to him today. But the Slobberknocker, and the competition's still on. 2,000 subscribers. I'm going to give it away. So, where am I up to this week? Well, as I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, I stayed on 7.5 milligrams for a second month, and increasingly, I'm realizing that was not the best decision I've ever made. There was nothing signaling that should have moved up those, but by the first week of taking the 7.5 for the second time, it was completely lost its effectiveness. I mean, it was lasting probably 4 days. Now, I'm on my third injection, just coming up to my last injection, and it's literally lasting only 2 days. So it was definitely the wrong decision. But I say, you have to go off the evidence. And the evidence to me was suggesting that I should have stayed on 7.5. Hindsight. But nothing I could have done other than maybe ordered 10 milligrams early. But I don't really want to waste the injections. I don't want to waste any money. So I've ordered my 10 milligrams, which is coming this week. My last injection of 7.5, which I'll take on Monday, and then I'm going to start taking the 10. I'd say the 7.5 has completely lost its effectiveness, and I'm just getting hungry pretty much 2 days after taking the injection. Not to the same extent that I was, not like gorging on food. Kind of kept a good mindset with regard to my eating and my diet and exercising, but I can definitely feel that I'm hungrier. I've got the 10 milligrams coming, and I'm going to start taking that in. So I've got my last dose Monday, and then the following Monday I'll start taking the 10 milligrams. Look at this. Beautiful place. So then hopefully everything will be back to normal then, and the effectiveness will last 6-7 days, and then I'll be losing a lot of weight again, because it's definitely plateaued. Not put any weight on, but Not lost any this week. He's just been completely stagnant. I think we'll go to Devil's Gorge. Why not? Ominous gates to hell. Brave. Come on, Tango. Help me, I'm not that brave. So no gym this week. Yeah, at least I'm still getting the steps in. So I've not lost any weight this week, but I don't feel like a failure or anything like that. Things happen, don't they? And you just got to roll with it. But next week, promise myself that I'm going to spend more time exercising, preparing myself for the coming week where I start taking my 10 milligram dose. Am I getting any side effects yet? I wouldn't say so. I thought I was constipated, but I'm just not. I'm not eating enough food to need a poo. So, no, I'm not constipated. I just don't need to go to the toilet as much. So, saving money on toilet roll, saving money on food. I'll tell you a side effect, if you can call it a side effect. My clothes like this, are all now way too big for me. My wife is having a field day on Vinted, selling all my old clothes that no longer fit me. And I've opened up a whole new wardrobe for myself. Well, saying to you, in the loft, or as Americans call it, in the attic, I had all my old clothes from a few years ago. And guess what? They all fit me again now. So I not had to go out and buy any clothes. So I opened up a whole new wardrobe to myself. Is that a side effect? It's a good side effect if it is. I suppose if you've not got any clothes hiding in your attic that you can go to, then it's going to get a bit more expensive for you because you're going to have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. But I suppose it's a good problem to have. So yeah, feeling trim. Feeling sexy. Still like 16.5 stone. So, still got a good 14 pounds to go yet. So not a reasonable weight that I want to be at. But I'm feeling good. Where are we here? We're at someone's house. So as I say, not lost any weight this week. But don't feel like I'm a failure. I mean, I've done very well. What is it? That's like 28 pounds, 30 pounds, I think. Hang on, we do the maths. 2 stone and a bit, yes. Like 30 pounds I've lost in total. So, you know, there's nothing to be sniffed at. In how many weeks? How many weeks? Like 16 weeks? That's not bad. I think I've taken a bit of a wrong turn here. I look like I'm on someone's drive for the house. Wish I'd wore my sunglasses. I've got some right bags in my eyes. Right, Tango, I think we'll go back. I don't know where I'm going. Come on. I have said that I do want to keep these videos short. I think I'm aiming for 15 minutes in each of the videos. Sometimes I waffle on a bit. I know I do. But yeah, if we can keep it short and snappy, hopefully I'll keep everyone interested and to try and get you some information as well. I mean, if anyone's got any questions, then by all means, put them in the comments below. I'm happy to help you with any questions you might have, any worries you have about Mounjaro, any questions generally about life. What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life, Mr. DubYa? I don't know. 42. I've actually rebooked our vacation again now. So we're going back to Paphos on the 19th of August to resume our holiday. Clear our minds a bit from what's happened, you know, treat ourselves a little bit. So I'd like to get some more weight off before the holiday if I can. So I can be extra hench. So I can look extra sexy by the pool, if you know what I mean. Nah, just want to feel confident. You know? Like you're not scared to take your t-shirt off. That was a bit intimidating as a man. When you get older, you start putting a bit of weight on, taking your top off at the pool. Don't know if anyone else feels the same. Yeah, you turn 40 and all the young bucks are there, all toned. You don't have to do much work on it, so you have to compensate more as you get older, put in more work. But I don't mind it. I don't mind that. I've never been at the peak of physical fitness, even when I was younger. I was always playing with my weight. I was up and down like a yo-yo. No idea why. I don't think I particularly eat more food than anyone else. I think I've just got like a really weird metabolism. I never understood how I got as big as I was. I mean, I'd literally never sat there with mountains and mountains of food and never ate like a lot of chocolate or cakes or anything like that. I just got a wacky metabolism, I think. I don't want to make excuses for myself. Obviously, I'm trying now, which is the main thing. Get a few more pounds off before the holiday. I'll be happy. Go to the gym as much as I can. Might actually do a day in the life of Mr DubYa next week. You can see like what time I wake up, what I get up to in the day, what exercise I do at the gym maybe. When I go to the gym, there's no one in there, so I don't mind filming a bit in there. This gorge. Is this the Devil's Gorge? Maybe. If I watch this video back and there's ghosts in the background, I am going to shit myself. Alright. Anonymous staircase. It's called Penny Glogwyn. Cliff top. Half a mile. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see how knackered I get to the top of here. So I'm back to the car now. Let's say, no failures this week really. I mean, I failed to lose any weight, but I've not put any on. That's despite the effectiveness of the Mounjaro wearing off. So it still must be doing something, although it's not curbing the cravings. It must still be helping me kind of regulate what's going in my body better. Maybe the blood sugars, maybe in distributing the fat or the way it processes the fat. I feel more toned, so that's a good thing. Yeah, Loggerheads. If you ever get a chance, if you're ever in North Wales, beautiful walk, amazing countryside. It's an area of outstanding natural beauty, apparently, according to one of the signs out there. So, looks like you're in good hands. Who am I to argue? So you got walking in nature definitely does help with your mindset. If you're ever like a bit depressed or anything like that, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but before running to the doctors and before taking any kind of medication, try just getting out there, getting out in nature, going for a walk, clearing your mind, getting healthy. Tell you what, I've not seen a soul here today. Not a soul. I mean, when I usually come on these walks, I do come across like some runners or some people on bikes, but here I've not seen one person at all. Yeah, time to go back to the car now. Make my way down this long path and then on the road for the long journey back home. I'll see you back in the car. I said I was going back to the car, but I'm actually lost now. Believe it or not. So, this will either be my next episode or it's going to be found footage on the news because they found a man's body in the woods. He got lost. And he had to eat his dog. No, I wouldn't eat his dog. He'd probably eat me. Come on, Tango Genie. Tango Genie Doggerino. I never actually wanted to call the dog Tango. My idea was Flip Flop. I wanted to call him Flip Flop, but the kids wanted to call him Flip Flop too because they thought it was funny, but the wife didn't like it, so it's Tango. Tango! I suppose I wouldn't. It'd be daft calling him anything else now. Although sometimes I'll just say dog. Dog! Come on. Come on, dog. Whoa, we made it back to the car. I only got lost for an hour, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't have to start screaming for help, so that's a good thing. I hope you've enjoyed our little morning stroll and loss around Loggerheads in North Wales. Have you got anything to say, Doggy? Adios. Spanish today? Okay. If you like what you see, then like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, I'll see you at the next one. I've been Mr. DubYa. You've been you. See you later.